I need support. I don't know where to begin, but tonight I found my fiancé, partner of 7 years, trying to hang himself. He has been suicidal for a little over 2 weeks, and last weekend he told me he wanted to kill himself. He left the house and wasn't answering his phone, so I called 911. He stayed at a facility for a few days and was released. He seemed to be feeling better until these past 2 days. Tonight was very scary for me. I did call 911 again and they're taking him back to the facility. He was trying to tell the officers I was lying and is so mad at me for sending him back there. I just need some emotional support. We have 2 young kids, and live in a different state where I have no family or friends to lean on right now. I need to figure out how, when he comes home again this time, how to make sure he gets the help he needs, because I am so emotionally exhausted and worried about him. I can't sleep in fear he will do this again and I won't be able to know. I just hope he is honest with them and takes the help they offer. I feel terrible because I feel like this is all my fault, that our fights have had him build up all this anger and depression. Your partner probably has a severe depression and this has nothing to do with you. Depression can have many different causes, for example hormonal ones. Your partner urgently needs professional help. If he has a depression, appropriate medication will be administered to lift him out of his depression. But that is not enough. It must be combined with psychotherapy. Medication alone will not help. Depressed people are a problem for the whole family and there is no blame here. This is an illness that absolutely must be treated. All the best and lots of strength. NAMI might be able to find you a support group or offer more advice. National Alliance for Mentally Ill. You need support. Tell his doctors your concerns. Best of luck, try to enjoy your kids and a break. As his wife, you can ask them to keep him longer. If they do a treatment plan, you should bring up how his mental health is suffering and you're afraid one of your kids will find him. None of this is your fault. You did the right thing by getting him taken to the facility. Only he can accept the help he needs though. He needs medication and therapy. Hopefully they will keep him longer until he is a bit more stable. Hi, you did the right thing for him, now do the right thing for you. Find therapy and maybe have someone watch the kids for a bit so you can pamper yourself. Do things that you like, eat tasty foods, take a warm bath, go for walks. Just really make time to please your senses and relieve some stress. You might benefit from learning about CBT and DBT and how to apply those techniques to yours and your fiancé's life. But, no matter what happens, this is not all on you. And if it ever gets too much, then don't feel bad delegating that supervision and support to other people. Fighting is often a symptom of depression, not the cause. That's not for you to figure out anyway. That's on him and his team of therapists and psychiatrists, and social workers. I hope you do well. GF cheated on me with my brother. Hello Reddit. A little overwhelmed tonight. My ex-GF23 got arrested hours ago. She assaulted me and tried blaming it on me. Thank God for the recordings I recorded to protect myself. I feel bad but it had to happen. She cheated on me with my older brother. BTW, I haven't talked to my brother for 4 months since I found out. It segregated our family. I feel lost. I'm a single father because my daughter's mom is an alcoholic and I'm only 24. I had my daughter for 3 years, she's 4 now. She's so smart and I swear it's because of how bad my anxiety is. I make sure she's doing her things and some. I just want the best and all this happened. I'd got to do. I don't have the expenses to just leave. Wow. Sorry to hear. I assume y'all still live together? Sounds like she is definitely in the wrong though. Hopefully with the arrest, an automatic no contact order will be put in place at least for a few weeks. She'll have to go stay somewhere else and have literally no contact with you, or you could report it in and fuck up her life even more. That would give you time to figure out what you wanna do. How would I know? A year and a half ago, my girl assaulted me when she was blackout drunk. I had enough and called the cops. She got arrested. My state immediately initiated that no contact order and she had to go stay at her mom's for 2 weeks and not even send me a single text or FB comment or anything. You'll have the option if you wanna press charges or not. That's entirely up to you and you will now be considered a domestic violence victim. Best of luck to you, but definitely always keep your kid in mind and do what's best for you both. Focus on getting yourself into a good mental and emotional space, and focus on building a solid future for you and your child. Start building up the finances you'll need to get your own place. There are a lot of frugality sites that can help with everything. I used them when we started having kids, and I'm still with one group 20 years later. I learned a lot, and there is still a lot more to learn. Hang in there, my man. Things like these shall pass. It's a blessing that your horrible brother and your horrible ex got removed from your life. Sorry to hear this, man. It must be so hard for you right now. The best thing you can do is be strong for your little daughter and focus on working hard so you can earn the money you need to be independent. If possible, get a restraining order to ensure this woman is not allowed to be anywhere near you and your child. I would be riddled with anxiety as well if I were in your shoes. I'm so sorry to hear that this has happened. Do I tell my husband I'm not sexually attracted to him right now because of how he treats his body? I, 23F, have been with my now husband, 23M, for a total of 6 years, dated 5, married about a year. We met back in high school when we were both relatively thin individuals. Over the years, my weight has fluctuated maybe 10 to 15 pounds, but I've returned back to my high school weight within the last year, and I've been maintaining it quite well. He, on the other hand, did get into weightlifting for a while and put on muscle mass, which was great. However, he got discouraged from slow results and quit trying a few years ago. My biggest concern is more so his health than anything. He drinks a ton of soda, eats lots of fast food, and this time of the year is the worst with all the candy and holiday food. He's tried to cut down on soda before, but he gets migraines so bad he ends up vomiting. I do cook dinners that are quite healthy, natural foods, low inflammation, etc., because of my own health. It's just the lunches and stuff when I'm not around that worry me. He's probably put on 40 pounds since high school, which wouldn't be so bad if it was muscle mass, but I am at a loss for what to do. I've tried to encourage healthier choices and support him when he is making progress, albeit small. I've tried to challenge him to cut back on sugar/soda with rewards to motivate him. I've tried waiting for him to make the decision himself to be healthy, or at least I think I have, but it never seems like anything is working. We've sort of talked about his weight recently, and he did say that when I've tried any of those things I've listed, it makes him want to try to lose weight less. It's like when you are growing up and are about to clean your room, and then your mom tells you to clean your room, so then you don't want to do it anymore out of spite or principle. Which I get, but I also think it's an unhealthy and immature way of looking at it. If he were to challenge me to do something for my health, I'd look at it more as encouragement and support rather than nagging/putting me down. I'm at a loss for what to do here. I don't want to nag him, but it's gotten to the point that I'm really having a hard time being sexually attracted to him. I still very much love him and want to be with him. I just struggle standing idly by watching someone take care of their internal health so poorly. It isn't sexy. Do I tell him that it's gotten to the point that it's affecting my sex drive, or do I let it go and find a way to be supportive of his choices? This sounds like me and my ex-husband. We got married at 24 and 22. He was overweight but not obese when we were dating and got married within a year. I'm petite and was a normal healthy weight. Within a couple years he put on between 50 to 75 pounds, never saw him weigh. He got up to 300 pounds. Our sex life died. Not only because of attraction, but that sex was nearly impossible as he was double my size. He didn't take care of himself either. I begged and begged for him to get healthy, at least out of morbid obese range. I didn't buy junk and didn't get fast food. He'd get it at work and binge. I was miserable and he'd guilt me for telling him I wanted him to be healthy for our boys. He never wanted to do things or didn't have energy for anything. It was so unattractive. We did marital counseling and all that. After a few years of marriage I couldn't take it anymore. His lifestyle started to affect my body. I didn't want my sons to go down his path, so I made the decision to divorce. Best decision of my life. I'm happy and healthy and in a relationship with someone who values their health. Just offering you another perspective. Your husband sounds a lot like my ex, didn't want to change out of spite but was miserable in his own skin. Right now he doesn't have a why. There's so real reason for him to lose weight. He doesn't care about the looks or health enough to do anything about it. Did he used to have any hobbies that involved physical activity, sports or anything? He needs something that he actually enjoys and wants to work towards. Like a 5K, or weightlifting competition, hiking, mountain biking. Once he gets into something like that, he will want to eat better so that he performs better. But just going to work and coming home to watch Netflix, drinking soda and grabbing fast food for lunch doesn't make any difference. Find a why together. My fiance and I just started a weight loss chart where every 10 pounds we have a reward. My next reward is a pair of hiking boots and his is a new headset for his computer. We do like hiking and he used to play ultimate frisbee a ton, which, in times of COVID, is quite difficult to play lol. I don't know you or your spouse, but think about how they might react to hearing that you don't think they are sexually attractive. For some people hearing that might be a motivational wake-up call, but for others that might be hurtful and add extra pressure in the relationship. I personally would find it more hurtful, so I tend to assume most others would as well. Since it sounds like you are also concerned for his health, it would probably be best to just focus on the health side of things and how you want him to have a healthy future with you. Ultimately, you can't control someone else's body, and you have to remember that you will both change over time, in appearance and personality. I hope that you both grow together and are healthy and appreciative of one another. The fact that he vomits when he cuts down on soft drinks is exactly why he should quit them. It's withdrawal and he'll feel so much better when he quits. I used to drink lots of Coke. How much? 2-3 bottles a day on a modest day. Now I drink water. Much better. I feel better, can concentrate better and have more energy. I've also lost 10 kilograms just by cutting the soda out of my diet. It's not just the fact that someone is overweight that makes their partner not be sexually attracted to them. It's also mental health. Sometimes you see things in your partner that they don't and they think you are lying because they don't notice it in themselves. You see them breathing heavier, getting tired more easily, they break out in acne more, their skin looks worse, they wear bigger clothes, less confidence and low self-esteem, they don't want to go out as often, they have awful sleeping habits which in turn contribute to more unhealthy eating choices, mood swings, negative thinking. My BF, just like yours, also gained a good amount of weight compared to his high school days. I still love him a lot, but seeing him damage himself and him always telling me how bad he slept or how his head hurts all the time, I can't help but to try to encourage him to lose weight.